So hey guys, we're back with another video for you. This time we're going to be putting an anchor trolley system. It's going to be a DIY anchor trolley system. I bought all the individual pieces myself. I saved myself a little bit of money, not too much, but didn't have to wait on shipping. All the pieces are readily available. I'll get the pieces out here in just a second and show you what's going on, what you need to get to do this installation, but I'm going to go over a couple things with you first. Alright, so as we just finished up that seat installation, but as we did in our seat installation, I've already pre-drilled me a couple holes here for pad eyes, and I'll walk you through step by step, but this is what I want to discuss with you. I'd done one on the wife's kayak already, but the video messed up on me. So I'd done put this cleat on mine. So I'm gonna show you that clip where I put this cleat in right here. Now we're gonna start on this zigzag cleat, and so if you have to use the rivets, obviously you're going to have, I just use my hand rivet gun. If you got a pneumatic or electric, that'd be fine too. But I've already got my 3/16 holes drilled for it. We'll get our bag of screws open, get our rivets out of this bag right here. Make sure they fit in our holes pretty good. Then what I'm going to do right here is I'm just going to take my sealant and I'm going to dab a little bit right here in the center of the hole. Put my lid back on here. Make sure my rivet gun will fit down in here. It should. Yeah. Then we're going to put our rivets through the zigzag cleat, or anchor cleat, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to shove our rivets down in there. Then we're just going to pop the rivets in place. Now that you've seen what you had to do to put the cleat in, we're going to continue on with this video. I've got my two holes for my pad eye back here as well, but we're going to get you set up on the stand and get you a good shot of what all we got to do. Once again, we're installing the pad eyes, so the E6000, you know, dip your screws in it. It's the same process. I'll go through the parts you need right fast, then we'll get started. So the first part you're going to need is this anchor cleat. It's $3 or $4 Walmart, you know, just a zigzag cleat. You know, it comes with the rivets, or it comes with nuts and bolts. but I couldn't really access the nuts and bolts, so I use the rivets. They're your standard 3/16 inch drill. Okay, first thing you're going to need a pack of pad eyes. I'm going to use 4 on this installation, and of course your E6000, and I'm using my power drill. You can see it laying over there. Then next you're going to need I got a couple of these pulleys right here, or a couple, not pulleys, but carabiners. They're smaller to where my pulley that I got at Tractor Supply, these are $3 or $4 at Walmart. These are $2 or $3 at Tractor Supply. But what I like about them is my pulley will fit pretty easy inside of them, and you know, give me a little play. But then of course you need paracord, and that's left over from another project. I might have enough. If not, I've got another roll over here, a whole nother roll. And you can do this one of 2 ways. I've got my 1 inch or 1.5 inch brass ring here, and when we get to it you'll see where I tie the knots in it. Or you can just get a standard carabiner, or you can use the brass ring and the carabiner together. It, you know, it really, I think I'm just going to use the carabiner on mine, and if it gives me problems then we'll switch it out for the brass ring, because it's no big deal. Might have to get some more sacrifice paracord, but it's all about trial and error and seeing what works best for you. But we're going to get into the install video for you all, and show you how it is that we're going to make this DIY anchor trolley system. So got our E6000 here. The first thing, like I said, I've already pre-drilled my holes. So starting off with, I've only pre-drilled the front and the back holes. I've not drilled the where I'm going to use the other 2. Let me get my screwdriver bit here and we'll lay our drill bit up. So I'm a fan of E6000. I've used it on a few of my pontoon projects. I'm actually a real big fan of it. It's a silicone and adhesive, and I'm not sponsored by them by no means. But I do like this stuff. It makes a good watertight seal, plus it gives you a little adhesive. We just dip the screws in it as like we always do. That front pad eye's in now. We'll go put the back one in. Y'all see back here. Let me put that in. Alright, and that's got our front and our back pad eyes in. Slide you around here a little bit on this front side and maybe you can see what I'm doing. Now we're going to take our small carabiners here, get them opened up. It's pretty simple. They've got these little locks that hold them in place to keep them from accidentally coming out, but we're just going to clip one onto the pad eye. And then we're going to clip the pulley onto the carabiner, and we're going to leave that hang. We got our one for the back opened up now. I'll turn you just a little. And hopefully you can see back there. Alright, so hopefully I got enough rope or paracord right here. We should have. As long as it ain't got a knot tied right in the middle of it. Oh, I also forgot to mention you're going to need your scissors. I'm going to cut this frayed edge off right here. And you're going to need your cigarette lighter. I use a cigarette lighter because it's faster, a little bit easier to get it melted and done. Alright, now what we're going to do is I'm going to run it over the top of my back pulley back here. I'm just going to stretch my line all the way through the front pulley. Oh, got hung up on the board. Yeah, we're going to have plenty enough line. I'm just going to pull me out a little extra. That way I got enough to tie the knots and stuff. So we're going to cut this end off. Melt your end. Then I think I'm going to use just the carabiner. I think it'll work out a little bit better. Now all we're going to do is tie a couple knots in this. You're going to tie a knot in the front end first. Then we're going to pull this to where it's decently tight. And you want to pull it a little bit tighter than what you want it, because when you tie your knot in it here, it is going to loosen back up. So I would tie it just a little bit tighter. And as you're tying your knot, when you get your knot cinched down, it will loosen back up. my knot cinched all the way down just yet. We'll see how it tracks back and forth. Appears to be doing all right. There you have it. I'm going to go ahead and cinch my knot down. That's about where I want it. We'll go ahead and cut a little bit of the excess off. Then, like I said, I was going to use 4 pad eyes, and we're still going to do that. So I'm going to get my other 2 pad eyes. I'm just going to sort of try and keep this line. Hopefully you can see that. Let me see where your angle's at. Okay, now, yeah, we're going to put it about right here. So we're going to get our drill back on our drill, and I'll pre-drill both these pad eyes in right fast. All right, guys, we got our holes pre-drilled for pad eyes. So we're going to put the pad eyes in, and we should be about finished with this little project. And like I said, this is another one of the videos that's on YouTube. Just putting my own spin on it. Alright, now we'll go to the back and get our other one on. Alright, we're finishing up this last pad eye here. It's not been too hard of a job. Alright, so there we go. We got our there's our trolley system. And the way that works is if you want to move your anchor to the front, you'll be sitting on the kayak, guiding it with your left hand. You can move your anchor to the front, or you can pull it back and move your anchor to the back. And you see it's back here. Well, you might see it's back here. Yeah, you can see it back there. And then when you get your anchor set, probably have to trim a little bit more of that off. But when you get your anchor set where you want it at, you can either tie it off on this top line right here, or you can reach up and tie this bottom line off. And that's what the zigzag cleat's for. And now your anchor's locked in right there. It can't go nowhere. And that's it. So if you've enjoyed this video, as always, like, comment, subscribe. We'd love to hear from you. And just stay tuned for the next one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you camping.